Have you ever wanted to win your lane before it's even started? Ever wanted to get insane level leads against your opponent?
Brother, you're 0 CS level 1. What do you mean you can play?
Ever wanted to bully the mage top players that normally bully you?
What do I do? I'm checkmated. If I'm here already, he eats me.
Well, today I will teach you exactly how to perform the Teemo level 1 cheese. Make your opponents rage and print yourself some free LP.
There's nothing to do. Genuinely, there's nothing to do.
Did you miss me?
There's nothing to do. I've been diddled. There's nothing to do. That is what I mean. It's not playable.
Hello guys, my name is Rami Ora and I'm a challenger Teemo 1 trick. I've been using this level 1 Teemo strat for a few years now and I've found a lot of success with it, even versus some of the best pro players and 1 tricks on the server. And I thought I'd create a guide so that you guys can also look to do this in your games. In this video, we will cover which champions you can do this to, what setup to run while doing this, and a detailed step-by-step guide on how to execute this strategy. Firstly though, what actually is the Teemo cheese, and what are the goals you're trying to achieve by doing it? Simply put, you want to go invisible behind your lane opponent and abuse the attack speed that your passive provides you to fight your opponent as soon as the waves meet. Now you might be thinking that the main goal is to then look to kill your opponent, but it's not, although you will kill them if they choose to fight you. Your main goal is to actually create an XP disparity by zoning your opponent away from the first 3 minions and as many other minions as you can, so that you can then guarantee that you'll be at least a level up on them, and sometimes many more, for the rest of the laning phase. This level lead makes it so that you are stronger than the enemy top at all stages of the laning phase, even if the champions are hard counters to you, such as Vlad or Cassio. On top of this, you will also most likely gain a significant health advantage too, often leading to kills in subsequent waves. Before we go into detail about how to actually do the cheese, it's important to know which champions you can actually do it against. You don't want to just try and fight a Darius or Tryndamere level 1 because that's probably not going to end well. The most common champions that you'll see in top lane while playing Teemo that you can cheese are Gnar, Kennen, Vladimir, Cassiopeia, Ryze, Victor, and Annie. Every single time I load into a game and I see that I'm against one of these champions, I will go to cheese them. There are of course other champions that you can also do this to, such as Syndra or Zillion, but these are the most common ones that you will see in top lane. Some champions that you might think are cheesable, but I don't recommend you to cheese are Kayle, Aurora, Vayne, Varus, Dr. Mundo, and Anivia. Now that we know which champions we can cheese, we need to know what setup to run. So for runes, the important things to take are PTA, and then the minor runes being attack speed, adaptive force, and the flat HP shard. It's important to go the flat HP shard over the scaling one to make sure you're as strong as possible level 1. Everything else is kind of up to you. If you want extra damage, you can go sudden impact, or if you want more survivability, you can go bone plating, but neither are necessary. I personally like to just go this rune page with Nimbus Cloak and Celerity against all of the champions I mentioned previously, with the exception of Annie, where I prefer going bone plating and unflinching. For your starting items, again, you want as much early game power as possible, so you should go Doran's Ring plus 2 potions instead of Dark Seal plus refillable. Before we jump into the step-by-step guide of how to actually perform the cheese, please consider subscribing and leaving a like, and check out my Twitch where I stream high elo Teemo gameplay almost every day. So now that we have the correct runes and setup, it's time to actually perform the cheese. First thing you'll want to do when you get into the game is run straight to the first bush in your lane. As soon as you get there, you will then want to go into the second bush. Make sure you're entering through the inside of the bush rather than the outside, that way your enemy doesn't see you if they're standing in the third bush. Then, as soon as you get your passive, move into the third bush, this time entering from the outside to make sure you can cut your opponent's escape path off if they are in that bush. If they're not there, then proceed to the invis spot next to the wall if you can. You can choose them from the bush, but this spot is better because it cuts off their escape path towards the river. Make sure to not walk into tower vision by walking like this. When you're on blue side, the best spot to stand in is here in between these 2 dots. Any further forwards and you will be spotted by the tower. On red side, it's above this blue triangular leaf. Again, any further forwards and you will be spotted by the tower. Now let's have a look at a few different scenarios. In this scenario, the opposing Kennen is not yet in lane, which means I can go all the way to the normal cheese spot. All you have to do now is wait for the wave to arrive. You should not attack the enemy or reveal yourself until the last caster minion of the enemy wave aggroes onto your wave. Then you want to start fighting him, but first make sure to click once towards the enemy turret so that you're less likely to draw minion aggro when you start hitting him. Now your goal is to just keep your opponent outside of XP range and make him lose XP while you are still within the XP range. Don't worry about getting the gold, the XP is worth a lot more in the early game. Now try to keep this up for as long as possible, but make sure that when the second wave arrives, you remain invis so that you don't draw minion aggro from it. And then once the final caster minion arrives, you can start fighting him again. As you can see, this Kennen has missed an entire wave and a half worth of XP, and we will now be super ahead of him for the rest of the lane. In this scenario, Vlad is waiting in the bush, meaning you should fight him straight away. In this situation, you probably won't be able to go to the normal cheese spot because either he will stop you going invis or you won't have time before the wave arrives. Instead, just start your cheese from the bush. Also, please ignore my fat finger. It is actually worth. Oh! I did not mean to flash. Bro, I meant to ignite him, not flash. I pressed the flash by accident. Whatever.
First blood.
As you can see, the cheese still works even if the enemy is waiting for you in the bush. Another scenario could be that you spot your lane opponent on your way to the cheese spot. In this case, just go back to the bush and cheese them from there. In the end, there are many more scenarios that could happen, and not every cheese is going to work out the same way. So make sure you're ready to adapt to whatever your opponent is doing or whatever the wave state is. Finally, I'll leave you with an example clip here where I end up going 4 levels up against the Disconnect, who's a challenger Zillion top one trick.
Oh, hello, new friend.
Get him to type? He's not going to type. Nice, we didn't aggro the wave, that's massive. Make sure we get the XP here.
He means me, Disconnect! Shut up! He means me!
Does he? Oh, he's in the fucking... He's cheating. Oh, he did the thing that good Teemo's doing. Okay, my bad.
Where did I put my goggles? Wait, they're on my head.
Make sure we get the XP, nice. And now it doesn't matter if he Qs us. We just need to not aggro the wave here, so we have to go in this.
All roads lead to Vandal City.
Oops. He's gonna gank us soon. This minion hitting me is very annoying. I have to de-aggro the wave. And I can go back in.
Sound off, 1, 2, sound off, 3, 4.
Does auto Q ignite kill? Well, now it does. If he walks up again. He's gonna base and TP. I wonder if he TPs to the wave. I'm still gonna zone him, obviously. I'm level 3 to level 1. He only got like 1 minion of XP maybe, max.
Gotta stay quiet.
He's back.
Here I am.
Get away from me. Not away from me, get away from the wave.
Be proactive. That's Vandal Scout rule number 91.
I meant to ping his level 1, but... I mean, at least he got the wave pushing back into him. So fair enough. I need to push this out and recall. Actually, I don't need to, he's level 1 still.
Scout and observe.
He hasn't got any XP, he's got like 2 minions of XP. So he won't even be level 2, like close to level 2 either. I shouldn't have pushed that, that's a mistake. I should have thought about that. Like obviously I want a base, but I don't need to. I will base after this though.
A Vandal Scout is a friend to all.
Or do I dive him and go 1 for 1? Is that worth? Can I even do it though? I don't have the damage, I don't think. Before I die to, like I'll die to 2 tower shots. So, no.